How's it going, everyone? Today, we are getting back into Shogun. This is episode 6. Episode 5 was so good. Just a fantastic episode of television. I loved every minute of it. I think it was probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of the series so far. We are halfway through now. We're on episode 6. I can't wait to see what happens next. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. 22 years ago. Okay.
Oh.
Her father. Oh, don't watch that. Oh, Jesus Christ. How can you go to bed with this noise happening outside? That's an image we've seen a few times in her flashbacks. A few years later. Wow, it's cool seeing her do that. Dick face. He's always been creepy looking. Oh, Buntaro's family was a worthless alliance before they got married. Can't lock everything away forever. Wow, that was really cool to see her backstory a little bit more, like actually the imagery of it, and her with her family. It seemed like her father thought marrying Buntaro was a good choice for some reason. Ladies of the Willow World. Yeah, they must have lost a lot of people from that. That's a good way to put it. Oh, is he gonna honor John in front of everybody? Oh, wow.
He has decided to grant you a fief that will provide an annual
fief of all his own. Wow. Chief Admiral of the Kanto. Wow. That's incredible. To think last episode he just wanted out of here. Omi and Yabushige are not going to like this at all. Toranaga is such a great leader. Is such a great character. Thousands dead. Yeah, this was not just something that affected them. It affected everywhere. He's thinking he's got bigger problems to worry about now. Yeah, seriously. Can't just focus on John. You have so much to worry about at this point. At least Yabushige sees that. He has sense. I feel like he's always had sense throughout this whole series. She knows Latin too. That's crazy.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Amen.
That was nice. He's got to apologize to Toranaga too. Okay. Please do. That'll save us a lot of trouble. So grateful. Thanks, dude. Toranaga, your marriage counselor now? He didn't realize that they're right behind him. God, the look on his face could kill.
Please tell him I am sorry about what happened to his army. However, I must ask why he lavished me with the gift of his cannon regiment last night. I'm unable to serve him in the way he wishes me to, so I wish to leave.
Oh, he still wishes to leave. For some reason, I thought he had changed his mind a little bit, but I also understand why he still wants to leave.
I would formally ask, again, for the return of my ship, so that I may sail against his enemies and mine, the Portuguese.
He wants to fight against the Portuguese, not just the council and their armies.
Harming trade to the ports controlled by his Catholic rivals on the council, thus stifling the flow of Portuguese Catholic wealth and its accompanying power, which will ultimately be brandished against him.
That's food for thought. Not a bad idea, honestly.
I'm sorry, were you going to translate?
Mariko doesn't want this to happen because she's Catholic, but it is extremely in his interest. Actually, that's a really good idea. That's going to severely weaken the Christian regions.
And he would never attack their vessel.
Believe me, the Portuguese are neither here for the good of Japan nor...
We've already explained how the Portuguese view Japan.
Why do you cling to this? I am reminded an interpreter should interpret only.
Well, seeing as you are my interpreter, and nothing more, tell him Portugal is friendly only to their profits.
The Portuguese view you as theirs. He's already explained this. They're not your friends. I think it's a good idea. Good instincts. He does not want that. Oh. He's basically ordering them to sleep together and have a relationship with one another. That's so funny. He totally read that situation like a book. But I don't know if Mariko wants that anymore. Oh my god. Oh, the poor bird. Wait, really? This fire is Ashido's doing? Jesus. With one person, it will be quicker. Oh, damn. God, this guy is such a badass. He can just do what he wants. He left without any real trouble there.
Osaka Castle has been locked down. Ishido claims there is a plot to kill the heir.
I wonder if this is the heir's mother's doing, actually, and not Ishido's doing.
This is her doing. The Lady Oshiba?
Oshiba. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
It has accelerated since her return. I would not underestimate her eminence. The only consort to give the Taiko an heir. And she despises the church.
Oh, she does. Oh, that's a good detail to know.
That man is a Minowara, Martin. I've never understood this hold he has on you.
I still don't know what a Minowaro is. I'm sure people will tell me in the comments of the first episode or other episodes, but I'm still not sure what a Minowaro is. I should look it up. But that's definitely going to go against what John wants if the Portuguese ally with Toranaga. Definitely going to create conflict with John. Damn. Like a play. This is really cool. Frankly, it's always felt that way. Like they're Shido's puppets.
Ishido は所詮太閤様お気に入りの小妻は聞いても大成はせぬ。そなたは手を組む相手を間違うておる。
Directly referencing her in this play.
その世継ぎを埋めなんだことを100年以上前から我が一族に伝わる品。我らに男の子を産んでくれる。This is when she was brought on as a consort, and the Taikyo's consort gave him a son. Okay, so they basically changed her name. From being a consort to having all this power is a big jump.
Ugh. Imagine watching a depiction of this in front of you, like something that happened to you like that as a play or whatever you want to call this, a performance. That was interesting.
亡き太后様のお役我が身の無能が情けのうなりまするわ太后様を手本と仰いだものじゃ拙者のような元百姓でも
生まれながら運に恵まれる者もおれば自らつかばねばならぬ者もおる
That's what she's doing.
皇様より背丈が高いようじゃ
この膝から下を切り落とすことさえでき
Oh, don't say that. They're going to take it literally and cut your knees off.
お世継ぎへの企み事についてはお聞き及びか
I was to say, where is this conversation going? Why are we having a conversation with this actor right now?
御身も大老となり虎長の死に一票投じてくださる
We're bringing this guy on to be a regent.
落ち葉の方様のお知恵には敬服いたしました落ち葉の方様を褒めておられましたぞ
At the end of last episode, when she pronounced herself in control, he looked pretty like taken aback and not happy about it, but he seems to be going in stride with it, taking advantage of it. For sure.
影の中で生きているようなもの
虎長を殺さずじまいだったことじゃ
何故かようなまでに虎長を憎むのでござる
I want to know the same thing. I clearly read the situation wrong, but she does not like Toranaga at all.
我らはそなたの影について語ることになろう
I am very curious as to why that is. I mean, the Taikyo loved Toranaga. It seemed anyway. He asked him personally to look after his heir. How many straight days has he been going to get there?
父上はお世継ぎにひたすら忠義を尽くして参ったのじゃ。本人はキャツラの方であろうが。
寝返りを余儀なくされている味方はこの件の卑劣さに気づき、それを待っていては今こそ。
I feel like you can't keep letting this situation escalate. You need to be offensive.
紅とは何でございまする。紅の空と書いて紅天。
Oh, that would certainly be offensive.
新しい体制を作り上げる。虎長様を一人を大老とする体制をじゃ。
将軍か。
You know, Nagakado wants that.
殿の父親違いの弟君、佐伯信達殿が加勢してくれよ。
それだけでは。
その方ならばいかがいたす。近江殿。
5人目の大老は石堂派。
Now's your chance to show your worth, Omi.
死罪が宣告されましょう。
ではやはり皇天か。
時の猶予がある今、あえて危険を冒す愚がありましょうよ。
What time do we have?
先祖代々の意向を取り返し、将軍におなりくだされ。父上は
Yeah, see how excited and eager he is for that?
皇天はいたさん。わしは将軍の位を望んだことなどない。今後も望まぬ。
I feel like that's foreshadowing that he's gonna have to at some point. I mean, he's been saying it the whole time that he doesn't want this power.
どこへ結構な式でございますこと。あいにく大したものではござりませぬ。地震でほとんどのものが割れてしもうて。お聞くならご身分の高いお方のお相手に売って
Kiku.
先約のお客様方にお詫びをいたさねばなりませぬ。
I made this mistake not earlier today, but in other episodes thinking Kiku was Omi's wife, but she's just a consort that is everywhere.
500問目でいかがでしょう。これは失礼。私の言いようが悪うございました。伊豆中のお茶屋を総上げしたいのではござりませぬ。お菊一人を一晩だけでござります。うちの子たちは皆一流の芸達者でございまする。頭の方も気立ての方も磨き抜いておりまして。誓って申し上げますが、400問目は譲れませぬ。
This is such an interesting conversation, them negotiating over this.
虎長様は一晩存分に楽しまれたいのでございましょう。虎長様ではござりませぬ。お菊は。
Oh, they haven't even told him who it's for yet.
ござりまする。
It was like she seems really eager about it.
ということはあなた様もご一緒に。あなた様と安仁様は片時も離れる仲という話を耳にして。
Oh, there's some gossip going around. Interesting. You know, if it's reached her, then is gossip.
いただけるかと存じまする。
This shot of the cup going down a bunch of times is interesting.
中に入ればこの世の高貴な目は届きません。300問目でよろしいでしょう。お二方様のお越しをお待ちしております。
This lady's demeanor is so good. The actress playing her is just doing a fantastic job. Wow, that was really interesting.
私は関東一格の高い遊女になれるそうにございます。
なぜ虎長公が万人を重用なさるのか。
万人なぞ私は何とも思っておりません。
May not be his wife, but they clearly have affection for one another. He has affection for her. It's hard to tell what she thinks. She's been everywhere and speaking in everyone's ear about certain things, so.
It's not the honor so much as being unable to understand why in Christ's name I'm receiving it.
Usually wives like me are not permitted to go through the gate.
Das tror jag samma nu. About.
There is nothing to know.
John's just being led to some random place.
We must be careful. Our every gesture is being observed.
All these noises and things happening around you. This is not a place that seems comfortable, frankly.
ひそやかな夜をお楽しみいただけますよ。
Cinematography in this show is so beautiful. There's just so many great shots, great lighting, great atmosphere.
Tell her she's beautiful.
He looks so awkward.
光栄に存じまする。マリコ様にもかような場所にお運びいただき。
This is a tea room. We're gonna have tea first, I guess.
Try our best to find this as pleasurable as possible.
No, I might have found this pleasurable.
By not making a scene. For both of our sakes. Compliment the way she poured your sake. It is considered a rare art.
You pour very well.
菊殿のお酌を褒めておられまする。
So interesting. What did she do exactly?
She assumes it is different from where you're from.
I'd say so. Prostitutes are neither this well presented nor as inquisitive.
ご自分のお国の方がお気に召すようでございまする。
That's an interesting way to translate that.
Another fine pour.
Just keep it coming, I guess.
日下があったところに何が見える？お前が見ているところに今日下はない。ないからこそ確かにあったのだと思うのでしょう。
はい、姉様。
Kiku Donna teaches her young apprentice about empty space and its symbols.
I thought she was telling her subtly to go away, but I definitely read that wrong, I guess. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know.
誰の目にも届かぬ場所にございます。お望み次第で真っ暗闇になりまする。女は女の苦しみを見過ごせぬもの。
Kiku sees all.
She wishes to explain to you the meaning of the Willow World.
こちらにおいでになる方は皆様忘れたいものをお持ちでございまする。痛み、苦しみ、落胆。
Most
That was such a cool shot.
from boredom
It's
or
like
pain, hardship.
hiding her behind Mariko.
They believe this place is about physical pleasure.
それだけでは
Which it
ないの
is.
でございまする。
Making it feel more like a conversation between these two.
The people she meets wish for a different life or circumstance. They want to be any place other than where they are.
私はかような望みを
I offer you relief from this
永遠にその
and safety to create one perfect moment that you wish to inhabit completely. Settle your eyes on what you desire.
私
My unclothed form,
ままの私を
just as I am, with nothing between us.
解き放たれた私
I ask you into my openness. I ask you.
今ここで私と一つになる
The way they're filming this is giving me chills. That was just beautiful. She needs relief.
She invites you away with her now.
ご一緒に参りませぬか。
菊殿お一人でなくてはなりません。
Bits of this music remind me a little bit of music from Lord of the Rings. It's obviously different. It has different flourishes to it, but this one section here. Wow, that was such a beautiful moment in the way it was shot, the way that everyone was positioned. Kiko positioned behind Mariko like that. I just loved that so much. Everybody's like watching him come out of this place.
奴に贅沢な褒美を使わしてばかりじゃ。天が奴に味方しておるようじゃ。
These two are jealous.
安神様は礼を述べておられまする。She is honored.
Did he actually do something with her? I can't tell. I'm not sure if that's what actually happened or... Yeah, Omi doesn't like this at all, but I mean, that's her job. I mean, it's what she does. I'm sure he's used to it, but seeing it with John in particular, I'm sure he just especially doesn't like that.
安仁様は褒美を喜んでおられました。
マリコ殿は子供の頃のことをよく覚えておるか。落ち葉の方と仲が良かったように思うが。
瑠璃姫という名前でござりました。
See, the way they were at the beginning in the flashback, I thought they were sisters, but clearly not.
我らに対する戦いぶり、今のような女子に変えたのじゃと思う。
宿命。
Shogun. That's the thing Rodriguez said earlier in the first episode.
さまざまな野望のために戦に出られまする。されど女子は常に戦うておるのでござりまする。
Based on everything we've seen about her life, I believe that fully.
生まれておったならと申しておられたが、父上はそなたのために。
That is not a compliment.
ならば私の嫁ぎ先ももう少しお考えくださればようございましたのに。
気づいておらなんだのか。それもすべて父上の策であったのじゃ。そなたを嫁がせることで、できうる限り父の戦から遠ざけ、そなたを守ろうとしたのじゃ。いずれ父の戦を娘が受け継ぎ、全うできるようにと。
So he didn't just choose Buntaro for no apparent reason. He had a reason.
この長い年月。
Clearly she didn't know who would have told her.
私は。
You didn't know.
そなたの戦はまだ終わってはおらぬ。
Before this is over, you're gonna make your father proud.
伊藤殿に賛同する。
伊藤殿に賛同いたす。申し訳ないが、評決はできぬ。お世継ぎを狙う企みがあるという確かな証はござらぬ。人質が一人残らず。
Someone with sense. You're gonna be a target for Ishido next, man. Why do I feel like this guy's not gonna survive too much longer?
太閤様のお望みをないがしろにしておるのはそなたではござらぬか。
Hell yeah to this guy. Please go join Toranaga now.
この場において猪本に忠義を尽くしておるのは。
Wow, someone else finally stood up to Ishido. Did not expect that at all.
申し立てまするゆえ、その後に次の手を打ちましょうぞ。
Another impeachment?
今のが聞かせてもらいたい。その後とはいつじゃ。石堂殿は手玉に取られておる。その方、己の敵の正体が分かっておらぬのじゃ。前に聞いたの。何故私がかような思いを虎長に抱くのかと。
Yes, please tell us.
私が安土城におった幼き頃に始まったのじゃ。私はずっと見て参ったのじゃ。計りごとを我が父を手にかけたのは明智人才かもしれぬ。裏で糸を引いておったのは虎長じゃ。
Oh, I mean, that's not that surprising, actually, based on everything Toranaga has said.
有識申し立てにございまする。
Toranaga said he revered him.
これが表沙汰になれば、虎長の命運は尽きたも同然。
太閤様のおの子を産むため、私が何をせねばならなかったか聞いておるか。大王院様は私が身ごもるよう、苦き薬草で酔わせ、口にできぬような。
Oh, good God.
お世継ぎの母になれた私一人、何故か、その方にはわかるか？
Her aura is just like so off-putting, honestly.
不明に我が姿を見せつけたからじゃ。故に、不明の目をえぐり出すことができたのじゃ。
This is such an evil villain speech.
起きろ。仕事いるぞ。殿、何者か。組下それがしが愚かであったわ。どこまで行っても官僚よ。
This guy came to his senses too late. Well, he looked at fate and clawed its eyes out, I guess. He said, screw impeachment. I'm gonna do what I want.
間もなくわしは事実無根のその後我が一族に対し名を上げようとも思わぬ。
But it's time.
されど逆賊ども太閤様のお世継ぎにお世継ぎをお守りいたす皇天じゃ。
It's time. Oh God.
我が弟に加勢を求める使いを送り、その後大坂に攻め上って時は来た。
That pan into Buntaro was really interesting. Wow. What an ending again. Oh my God. I had no idea, obviously, about how much bad blood there was between Lady Oshiba and Toranaga. And I mean, basically, she believes that he is the one responsible for her father's death. And I mean, she might be right. Toranaga was, I mean, he was friends with or like revered Mariko's father. And, you know, Mariko's father had this plan to, I mean, presumably based on, if we can believe what Lady Oshiba is saying, we can infer that Toranaga and Mariko's father were working together, and it led to Mariko's father and basically her entire family dying, and he married Mariko off to Buntaro to give her, basically to take her away from all of it, to kind of take her off the board for a while, and then hopefully later she would come back into play and help Toranaga to, I don't know, defeat their enemies, continue his work and what he was hoping to achieve. And yeah, it's just that whole backstory is like really unfolding now and really starting to take shape. And I'm really starting to like get the picture of how Toranaga got to where he is, how Lady Oshiba got to where she is, how Mariko got to where she is. And I'm so glad that they gave us that history in this episode. And man, Ishido has been fully like consumed by Lady Oshiba, and she was just like in her creepy way, like, you know what, you can't just, you got to stop being a bureaucrat, you got to stop, you know, just pursuing politics and impeachment, take what you want. Like, so he took that to heart, obviously, and killed the regent who finally spoke out. That regent should have spoke out a lot sooner than this. I mean, I wish he had come to his senses a lot sooner and joined up with Toranaga, or maybe stood up for Toranaga against Ishido. Ishido is just, has a lust for power, and he's going to do whatever he can do to wield it now. It's not about impeachment anymore. He is going to just, like, without another regent, without electing a new regent, without this regent that he just killed, they're going to falsely impeach Toranaga. And Toranaga now sees that the only way out of this is the Crimson Sky plan. And I'm excited to see, oh my God, how that plays out. I assume we're now about to escalate even more, or about to march onto Osaka Castle. And I assume it's going to be a lot of really big battles and a lot of really crazy scenes. And it's just what this whole thing has been leading up to. All of this has been just inevitable from the beginning, what this has led up to. I mean, Toranaga going against these guys and taking his place on the throne. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, as Shogun, taking his place as Shogun and installing himself as the sole regent. I mean, we saw in episode 2 when he was talking to the Taikyo that is not what he wants. He said that from the very beginning, that he didn't want to be Shogun, that he didn't want this power. But honestly, that's the best kind of person to have the power, is someone who doesn't want it, who is not going to be corrupted by the power, doesn't seek it. He doesn't seek the power, but he also doesn't stand back and let other people take it. He is not unwilling to take his place when he realizes that is what he has to do to protect the heir and to protect his clan. This is what he has to do to protect the people that he cares about. And the things he cares about in this world is this man who is not seeking power, but needs to be the one to take it, to hopefully stop all this madness. And I don't know how that's going to play out. I don't know. I assume they're probably going to lose a lot of people. They've already lost a lot of people in the earthquake. Their army is already dwindled because of how bad it was. I'm hoping that we'll get some more allies before the actual like attack happens. I don't know. Maybe the people like that one regent who stood up and left and then was killed. A bunch of his people were killed with him, but I'm wondering now if Ishido surely didn't kill everyone attached to that guy. So maybe everyone else related to that guy will step in and become allies. Maybe we'll find some more allies somehow. I don't know. Maybe we'll ally with the Portuguese. I mean, the Portuguese seem to want that. The Portuguese seem to understand that things are turning and twisting, and Ishido isn't playing ball with them now. And I'm wondering, now that one of the regents has been killed, whether the other regents, like the 2 Catholic regents that are left, if they are going to go against Ishido now, because they saw what Ishido does to people who go against his word. And I'm wondering if, you know, they will go to the Portuguese, go to the Catholics. All these Catholics will come together and side with Toranaga now and what kind of conflict that will create with John, who hates them and wants to go against them. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of conflict there, and I'm ready for it. I'm very interested in seeing how that plays out. And then the namesake of this episode, that whole scene with Kiku and Mariko and John in the tea room, was so interesting, and I loved the way that was shot. I'm still not entirely sure what to pull from that. What happened? John and Kiku, I mean, they ended up going off together, and John came out the next morning, which everybody saw and probably is talking about, including Omi and Nagakato, who seem very jealous. I don't really know what to pull from that, and like if they actually did something. It seemed like John, up to this point, has been very, I don't know, against doing anything with anyone except for Mariko. But the way that scene played out and the way the translation happened between Kiku kind of saying what she was saying and then Mariko translating it to John, that whole thing was like the way they were filming Mariko, like from John's point of view and like what he was saying and the words that they were saying. It was like she was saying these things to him, like, look at me, look at what you desire. And like she was saying she wasn't translating it saying like she's going to do this. She was saying I. Like a lot of the time when she translates stuff, when someone else is talking, she's like explaining that, she's saying this, but she was saying it as if she was saying it. She was saying I, blah, 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 blah. Like it was a very interesting way to write that. And I'm not sure what to infer from that, but I feel like John doesn't have a choice anymore. He has to stay. I don't know what he's going to do when this attack on Osaka Castle happens. I don't know what his involvement is going to be specifically, like if he's ever going to get his ship back, and if he's in charge of this regiment now, he's a chief admiral. Like, what does that entail? What is he going to have to do? His advice to go after the Portuguese obviously didn't work, and even though I thought it was kind of a good idea when I was hearing it, I feel like Toranaga has plans for him that we haven't seen yet. I mean, Toranaga has a lot of things going on in his head. I can just tell, like, he just is constantly plotting and planning and has so many things that he's setting up and trying to do. And I feel like John is a part of that. And I feel like there's more stuff there that we haven't seen yet. And anyway, I think, as always, I've rambled too much. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. There's just a few episodes left, and I'm very excited to watch them. I can't wait. And I hope you've enjoyed watching these. I hope you enjoy these reactions. If you like full-length reactions, then feel free to check out my Patreon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the next episode of Shogun.